we gonna have an issue. For like any specific reason.
Her age is catching up, y'all.
Actually, there's a very specific reason. I'm gonna tell you it right now. Really on cloud 9. Don't have your napkins out unless you want me to walk out like this. I can't believe I'm starting a vlog like this. Let's start with the obvious. I was not supposed to start this vlog until tomorrow, on Monday. With a turn of events, here I am starting it on a Sunday. I impulsively bought Dominic Fike tickets 2 days ago, so on July 21st, and I want to see him because last time I didn't see him on tour, I regretted it, and I was like, let me just go. Tickets are like $140, like, let's do it. Ticketmaster, you're going to hell for the fees, but that's another problem for another day. I was gonna take my sister because, one, she's my unemployed friend on a Tuesday afternoon, on a Sunday night at this case, and you know, none of my other friends really listen to him. Tell me why I was just gonna go and come back the same day, because it's in Raleigh, and I live in Charlotte. I know I say like every 2 seconds, but it's like a 2 hours and 15-minute drive. Now, I've done that drive to and from Raleigh in a day. I went to the fair and came back the same day because I'm young, youthful, rested. But my mom was just saying she doesn't want us driving that late. She must not know who her daughter is, because one thing about me, I'm gonna get up and drive somewhere. But I was like, you know what? That's fine. I just booked the hotel. I kid you not. Just booked this shit. And to top it off, I'm over here thinking this is gonna be like such a fun and interesting week in my life where like I work and da 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 da. I forget I have to go to my sister's ceremony this Thursday. So you guys are just getting a bunch of things from me the whole week. Like, I'm gonna be in 3 different cities this week alone. I thought this was gonna be like such a fun week. But like, oh, you guys are gonna see me do work stuff, even though y'all probably tired of this. I also wanted the long vlogs back, and what better way to bring the long vlogs back than this? Just find it insane. I didn't want to film today because I just filmed for like, not filmed, but I was out doing stuff to film a video for like 7-8 hours yesterday. And then I come home and it's like, oh, just kidding, you're gonna do something fun and impulsive. I need some coffee or something. I have been having some really weird dreams lately, and all of them include something of embarrassment or just anything of the sort like that. And it's really, really, really weird because, girl, what's your problem? What's going on? The most recent one was just a fire. I woke up at like dead at 4 o'clock in the morning this morning. There was a fire and I was freaking out. And I kid you not, I woke up and like slammed up. Like, I woke up, I was like, I don't know if it's because I watched The Bear too much, but sister, it was fire. Then there was another one. This is really weird. I'm not going to put names because for some reason in all my dreams, it's people that I know in them. It's never like people I don't know. It's always people I know. And I remember we was at this girl's hotel house or like apartment for like a friend's birthday party. It was in Florida. And for some reason, somebody forgot to like close the door to the lobby of the place and a rat got in. And then people were like making fun of me and just saying stuff. And I was like defending myself and I woke up for that too. And it's just like, mind you, I know these people. Like, what's my tea? I don't get it, but yep, good morning. Before we get any further to today's week in my life, because it's about to get crazy, I want to give a thank you to today's video sponsor, which is Best Buy. So thank you, Best Buy, for sponsoring this video. I'm currently teaming up with Best Buy to let you know about the brand new Canon PowerShot V10 vlogging camera. Now, let me just say, this camera is tiny, but its short is mighty. With shooting up to 4K, it has advanced image stabilization, it can smooth out your skin, and it's compatible with vertical and horizontal recording video. So whether you're making long form or short term videos that need to be upwards or sideways, it has your back. How no matter what your skill level, beginner, intermediate, advanced, you can work with this camera. You can shoot in custom manual settings or work with the automatic settings, and I really just appreciate when a camera has versatility, especially when it's something as this compact. Now, you guys have seen me use this camera time and time again since I got it, and let me just say, I quickly fell in love with it, and I rarely leave the house without it. But you guys have been loving the camera ever since I started using it back in July. Ever since I started traveling with this, let me just say, it makes my life so much easier. It gives me wide angles, tight angles, whatever I want. It's very versatile. I love the compatibility with the Canon app that this camera has. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a free app that most Canon cameras can sync through, that you can get your footage right off the camera into your phone via Bluetooth. And let me just say, if you don't want to buy an SD card reader, girl, this is for you. Say this camera does in fact require a micro SD card, but that shouldn't stop you from being curious or wanting to get creative with the Canon PowerShot V10. So if you're interested in checking out the Canon PowerShot V10, make sure you check out the link down below to shop at Best Buy now. And let me just say, thank you, Best Buy, again for working with me, because I appreciate y'all so much and absolutely love this camera. So I definitely think whether you're beginner, intermediate, advanced, you should at least check it out because it's giving you a bang for your buck. Thank you, Best Buy, for sponsoring this video. Let's get back into my week in my life. Because this is sponsored, I can't have any branding or logos or anything like on what I'm wearing, so this is not allowed. So we're gonna change to a skim set. That was terrible. We're gonna change to a skim set. That was bad again. We're gonna change it to a skim set. Wow. I don't know if it's just me, but when it comes to like filming stuff on my phone, I get so frazzled because I can't see it. So if you ever want to fix that problem and you have an Apple ecosystem, you need to AirPlay your stuff so you can see it. Let me show you. I'm screen mirroring what my phone is seeing onto my laptop. This needs to go. Like, so I finished filming it. I first was gonna have like 4 or 5 different things in the TikTok, but they wanted to stay close to 30 seconds. So I just filmed 2 things that I like to do as I brush my teeth. Probably brush my teeth for a solid 6 minutes today. The TikTok is filmed. I just have to edit it, chop it down, do the voiceovers, do tomorrow, and I'll do that today. Kind of did my work stuff technically for the day. I have this piece of hair. I have a video going up today because it's a Sunday. It's 6. I will say I just want to take a moment. I am so proud of how I have been consistently filming and scheduling and having content ready versus having it done at the last minute. If anybody knows me, one thing about me, I'm gonna be editing that video up until Sunday at 4:30. Okay, but we changed that and here we are. I've been so proud. I've been posting shorter videos though, so it's gonna be my first longer one in a hot minute. So you guys said you like longer, less edited videos instead of shorter, more edited videos. So I'm just gonna do a balance because I like the shorter ones because I can get them out faster than these, surprisingly, even though they take so much longer and they're so much more tedious. But you know, we're gonna do a balance of what we both like. We're gonna take our espresso shot. This isn't the oat milk creamer. I personally like my creams to be real, and voila! Fabulous. Over here. Bow. I just finished making my bed and I literally like put a new duvet cover on it and everything, and I kid you not, I didn't see the viewfinder because I was doing it and it was facing like not me. I couldn't see it, but you know, it's fine. I kind of started roughly packing my bag for Raleigh as I was getting dressed this morning. I don't know if it's just me, but packing, like, it's just so hard to do in my opinion when you can't just do it all at once. So I was like, child, let me just do this as I go. And I'm happy I did because I'm basically all packed. I just need to put stuff in the bag how it's supposed to go. It's only 1:40, so I'm actually making really good time. I said I wanted to leave around 2. I think we're making pretty good time. Check-in's at 4, so we'll get there a little bit after check-in and then we'll just figure out what we're doing when we get there. Like, we're really just here, like, just feeling it out. He think he going somewhere, y'all. Okay, so we currently have a dilemma. I have a bag that fits into the description of like what's not too big, but it's not the right material. Like, it's small enough, like this bag is tiny. Like, it's tiny. It's about the size of my hand, and it's like 6.5 inches by 6.5 inches with like a 2.4 inch width. I'm trying to call and see if they could tell me, because if I get up there and they're like, you can't bring this, we gonna have an issue. It's 2:25 right now. I just filled up on gas. We should be able to make it there and back with this tank of gas. So yeah, we're about to get on the road. I really don't have anything to say. We just needed to get gas. Good God, I gotta get out the fucking car.
Our age is catching up, y'all.
I knew that was gonna happen. It's never like we can find the place on the first try. Like,
it's always something.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but it's crazy because every time mommy goes somewhere, why does she know where it's at? Every single time. Anyway,
we are not her children.
let's go check in. Welcome to my crib ski. We're staying at the Castle, gateway to Raleigh. Let's do a little room tour. You open the door and you're immediately greeted with cabin core. We have some acorns, some leaves, real cabin Tennessee core, real Christmas core right here. Bed 1, bed 2. I like this nightstand. It's given mid-century modern in the middle. We have the beautiful view of the street. Samsung TV. But this bathroom, so cute. I actually really like this bathroom. It's like very well decorated, well lit, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm about to pee, and then we're gonna get our stuff and come back. First and foremost, the first thing I asked was, is this water free? Because one thing about a hotel, they're gonna charge you to crack that cap. So yes, that's why it's free. Alright, what songs do you want him to do besides Mama's Boy?
All of them.
Real.
I'm not gonna be happy if he don't do all his songs.
I'm glad I bought my walking shoes, my orthopedics.
You're really disgusting right now. Are you alone, depressed, addicted, stressed, cheated, experiencing conflict or temptation, considering curious? What do you mean curious?
What y'all up to? Yeah. Which one would you recommend out the two? Okay, I'll do salmon then, and then white sauce for it. We're currently at the Raleigh version of Optimus Hall. We got sushi, you want hand sanitizer? We got sushi burritos for dinner. Now, I'm no sushi connoisseur, but I have been getting into it. So I got a salmon sushi burrito with white sauce, and then she got a shrimp tempura sushi burrito type beef white sauce as well. I'm about to try it with the sauce. I give it like a 7-8. I will say the price point, you lost. For two of these, it was $32. $32. I'm gonna be behind this bathroom door, so don't whack my ass, please. This shirt is from Reckless off TikTok, by the way. I don't know if they're ever gonna come out with more, but that's where I got it. I can't even say good morning because it's not the morning. I had this whole idea where I was gonna wake up in the hotel. We're gonna do a Vogue style, get ready for the day in Raleigh. We're gonna go to this new cafe. But then I had the lovely idea and I was like, let me just get up out of Raleigh at 6 a.m. And that's what I did. Hence the reason there's not any footage from today besides the story time telling footage that I'm about to use right now. So since I left Raleigh at 6 a.m., I did not want to talk. I did not want to be seen. I didn't get ready. I literally just changed my clothes, put on some deodorant, brushed my teeth. I wanted to get that drive over with so bad. So that's what I did. I'm glad I did though, because I got home at about 8:40, greeted my dog and my boyfriend. Boyfriend went to work. Sorry, I'm changing my heat settings on my heated blanket. It's a little warm. Made myself some breakfast, a really good Jimmy Dean scramble. I took my happy ass right up to this bed. Did I mention that I fell asleep to Bobby and Drake talking in the bed of an arena? My first nap. Yep. Although it's late afternoon, there's still things that I could be doing. I brought my work stuff up here. I kid you not. My camera bag, mic, and laptop is up here with the chargers so I can work in the bed. As much as I don't like working in my bed, I think it's necessary for today because I need to recover emotionally and vocally from last night. I will say I am getting a bit hungry though because I ate that scramble at about 9 and it's afternoon. So I'm gonna eat leftover halal. If you don't know what halal is, I actually talk about this in a video y'all haven't seen yet, probably won't see for some time. I'm having a second filming day for it because I feel like I just missed out on so many classic gems in the video. I'm not gonna spoil what it is, but you didn't know this is halal food cart. Yep, I think it's Mediterranean food if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what it is. I don't know the food genre off the top of my head, but That's that. This is just me being like annoying. But I posted on my spam account story. I was basically like, oh my gosh, every time I go to a different city, North Carolina, I'm so glad my parents picked Charlotte like to move, because if you live in North Carolina, kind of know like the major cities here. I say like the big 3 cities in North Carolina are, or like the areas is Charlotte, Greensboro / Winston-Salem, and then Raleigh, Durham like area. I say this because every time I go to like something that's like really like not as fast paced, because Charlotte isn't even as fast paced as other cities like Atlanta, Miami, like it's definitely not as fast as that. Every time I like complain that like, oh, I'm bored here, da da da, I just remember like how sad and depressed I was in Greensboro. It's so funny how we just kind of don't talk about me living in Greensboro, because that was such a rough time in my life. Like, I don't know, I'm not gonna speak on it because, well, I am. I don't know, even like driving to and from Raleigh this weekend, I passed Greensboro because that's just the fastest way that it takes to get to Raleigh. But yeah, every time I like get reminded of Greensboro, I just get reminded like at how mentally and physically alone I was. I wasn't in Greensboro for long. I was there for 6 months, but I decided to uproot. I didn't break my lease. I will say that. I didn't break my lease in Greensboro. I kept paying the rent. As somebody who made the decision, like, I'm gonna go to this college, that was my decision to sign a lease. I can't with the breaking leases. I'm not trying to tear up nobody's credit. I'm not trying to pay no fees. So I just paid the rent because it was my decision to do that. And if I knew I was gonna change my mind that fast, I wouldn't have moved there in the first place. But the whole reason I wanted to go to Greensboro in the first place was literally just to like get out of Charlotte. And I did that for 6 months. And Greensboro just wasn't the city for me. And I was just so like mentally down bad. I literally like had to go. Like, I was so lonely, physically, emotionally, mentally. Nobody. I didn't have a car. Like, it was a bad setup. A lot of y'all do live in North Carolina, whether if it's Charlotte or like the Chapel Hill area, Raleigh, Durham, Greensboro, Winston, even the Ville. And I just think it's so funny because y'all will come to Charlotte and be like, girl, I love it here. I hate my city. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's a trauma response for the things that happened while I was in Greensboro. Because there's a lot of things y'all don't know that occurred while I was there, and everything was just so heavy on my heart and head at the time. I really had no choice but to do what was best for my mental health and transfer schools. But it's just so weird to look back at that time in my life and reflect and be like, wow, that was really you at a point. There was a lot of on up here, and things up here didn't happen until I got there. So I was like, it just wasn't for me, you know? Every time somebody asked me about like my UNCG experience, how I liked Greensboro, I always tell them, it just wasn't for me, but it might be for you. You have to do what you gotta do for you. I was there during COVID times. Like, that made it 10 times worse. Like, it was just not good for me. It was bad timing. Maybe if I had better resources or a better setup while I was there, I would have felt a little better and toughed it out for the year. But you know, we can't go back. And the reason I bring this up, around this time, 3 years ago, I was moving there. So every time it's like July, those memories come back like in the photos on Instagram, and it's just so harping on my head. I don't know why it bothers me so much. Sunday. Potentially, I'm not gonna be doing but I'll just delve deeper. Today so slow. I started so slow, I sat in my robe and talked for 40 minutes on TikTok Live. Y'all keep asking me to bring the weekly vlogs back, but I fear that today is gonna be like the perfect depiction of why I kind of don't want to do them as often anymore. My life post-grad has been really calm, laid back, and I'm just kind of taking it day by day. So with that being said, I don't really have like the most exciting things, and I always forget that like y'all don't always want exciting, you want to see me. Sorry if I haven't been doing weekly vlogs because I just don't feel like I have anything to showcase besides me getting up, taking slow mornings, starting my day at close to 1 p.m. every day, and then finishing my work day by like 3. Let me know what y'all think about that because I'm iffy on it. Today's scent of the day, nobody asked, but this is the Zara Femme perfume. literally one of the best perfumes I own. At this point, it's my signature scent. The one thing that I wish was that the smell lasted longer. I literally have to bring it around with me everywhere because and just reapply because it doesn't last that long. I'm currently having like a really late breakfast. I don't know what it is, but in the mornings, I think I get confused with me being thirsty and hungry. Sorry, I use natural light. The sun's moving. But I think I'm starting to get confused on if I'm hungry, thirsty, and nauseous, because if I don't eat or like ingest anything when my stomach feels super empty in the morning, I'm gonna feel sick. And this morning was the first time that I actually got up and only drank something and felt fine after. So I think I'm just super thirsty in the morning. So I don't know if I'm gonna drink water, coffee, a smoothie, anything like that. But I think I just found out why my stomach hurts in the morning every single day. I got hungry as I was doing my hair, and I was like, let's make something fun. I was gonna make chicken minis, cause y'all know, invented the chicken mini recipe. You TikTok ladies need to step it up. I've been doing this since I was in high school. But I was gonna make some chicken minis, but they were gonna take too long. No matter how long I put this in the air fryer, it's never brown. I don't know if it's just my house. I definitely know it's not just mine, but I wanna let y'all know. I don't know where all my forks went in this household, but when I tell you, they just up and walked out the kitchen. I don't know where any of my forks went. I'm about to just end up buying a new set because at this point, I'm tired of having like 5 forks on rotation. That's a combination of big and little ones. Don't really know what happened there. I feel like TikTok lives are just so much more like fast paced and easy to talk to the actual viewers compared to like Instagram, because I feel like Instagram as a whole is just really like slow, but TikTok, it was literally comment. I had like 300 people in there. Hello? And then they push your lives to the For You page, so it's just, so easy. I'm gonna go pick up Cashew today and my sister, so my dad can pick my sister up from my house because it's a whole thing. I'm also going to indulge in some lunch with my boyfriend. Y'all have seen me do this before. This is nothing new. I also need to pack up some Depop orders because I need to pack them and ship them out soon, because I was supposed to last week, but I just didn't get around to it. So I need to do it before I leave again for the weekend, and we're booked and busy again all weekend. Don't even have a work to-do list this week. I don't know why I didn't make one, but I'm pretty sure y'all are tired of seeing me be so organized anyway. I was just talking to my good friend Alaki. Y'all have seen Alaki in like older videos, but we did like our catch-up session yesterday, which is why I didn't record that much of yesterday afternoon night, because we were on the phone for like 2.5 hours. I was telling her, I was like, girl, people always tell me, so organized, you're so organized, you're so organized. And she was like, I remember seeing your planner in like high school and just being like, wow. Like, it's not a bit, it's not a lie, this is my truth. This is my truth, and this is who I am. So I always think it's funny when y'all are like, girl, stop being so organized, live on the edge a little bit, a little less like structure. That's who I am, and the second I don't have that, I will sit and rot. So, and I'm not about to do that for a quick video view. I literally said that in my Q&A video, and nobody acknowledged it, so I guess like y'all just kind of grazed over it, but I'm gonna say it right here, right now. That's who I am, and I'm going to stick to that. So, we'll say between today and tomorrow, I definitely want to finish The Bear season 2. The last episode I watched was the Christmas episode, and after watching it, I literally just needed a break. That was probably one of the best episodes of television I've ever seen, between how it was filmed, the angles, the chaos, the acting. Such a celebrity stack episode. It was so good, and it was just chaos, and it told us so much without saying not too much. It was excellent. So if you don't watch The Bear, you should definitely watch it just for the Christmas episode. Right, we're living in hell.
You said Abraham, Isaac, Mark.
Because I ordered something new and I thought, Good afternoon. I feel like I've been starting every day in the kitchen, and I'm sorry. I've been trying to switch up the filming, but not where I speak. I just happen to spend a lot of time in the kitchen for whatever reason. So today is Wednesday, and I'm not gonna say we have a laundry list of things to do, but we have a laundry list of things to do. This is the first week in a while where I didn't make a to-do list of what I wanted to do, and I feel like it's been reflecting within this video because I've kind of just been going with the motion, and if I have a to-do that comes to mind, I'm just gonna do it when it comes to mind and not assign it a day. And this is me kind of like loosening up. I don't like how I feel when I do this. Like, I feel like I just kind of go throughout the day, and then it'll be like 10 o'clock and I was like, oh damn, like I did have to do that. And then the next day comes and I forget to do it till midnight again. It's like, dude, like you had all day. I made a mini laundry list because, oh my gosh, if I didn't, I was gonna lose my mind and I was gonna forget what I had to do. So today's little mini laundry list, it's just, you know, it's like housekeeping. Do a little mini grocery shopping session because we have no milk, no eggs, no bread. Just use all the ketchup. It's not looking good for us over here. So I want to film a come hygiene shopping with me today. So that means I get to go to Target. So I'm very excited about that. I have to edit some photos that I took for a photo shoot like a few weeks ago. I have to finish packaging my Depop orders, and I have to edit a TikTok or two depending on how I feel. So the list isn't long. Like, it's really not long. I texted it to my significant other so we can hold me accountable and I get these done at a reasonable time. I think the first thing that we're gonna do is finish these Depop orders because as y'all saw yesterday, I started them, but the problem was I ran out of mailers. So I had to order some via Amazon, and they actually got here like 6 o'clock this morning. 2 seconds. I ordered some baby blue mailers. These are smaller than the ones I was using yesterday. And I didn't know somebody bought like 6 things off my Depop at one time. So I might just have to pay a little bit more in shipping and then put their stuff in a mini box because I have like boxes in the garage that I got for when I was like selling my shoes a couple years ago, and I have a bunch of extras. But there's no way I'm fitting all 6 of those things in these mailers. I really get these for like 2 or 3 items at most, especially when there's like pants and shirts involved. I'm pretty sure I could fit at least like 3 and 3. So what I might do is just print the label twice and send them in 2. I packaged up a lot yesterday. They're still in my car. I never went to the post office yesterday because I was getting agitated. I was getting irritated. So, well, I had to go pick up my dog first and foremost. My sister wanted to come home with me so my dad could pick her up. Whatever. It was a whole thing. I was getting agitated because I was getting caught in traffic, and one thing I hate is traffic, which is why you will never probably see me in places like Atlanta, California, or like Miami, especially New York, like driving between the hours of 3 and 6 p.m. Like I hate it. People already can't drive here, and traffic just makes everybody's brain just go like to mush for whatever reason. So I was getting agitated, and by that point I didn't want to go to the post office. I was like, I'll just go tomorrow when I do my errands. So still have those in my car, but they will be getting delivered today. But I would just like to say, anytime I ship stuff like Depop orders or anything like that, I just instantly get taken back to when I ship all my own merch. This was like a while ago, like at least 4 or 5 years ago. But knowing what I know now and like having the tools I have now, like my printer that I use, if you ever have questions about that, I'll put it on my Amazon storefront because I know some of y'all have your own small businesses and materials can be expensive, especially when it comes to mailers and getting ink for printing. That's why I have like the laser printer I have, so it doesn't even take real ink. I used to stay up till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning packaging up hoodies, making sure like the printer didn't run out of ink tomorrow so I could finish up packing the orders, and it was a whole thing. So if you were there during that time or you bought anything from me, period, when I was still selling like tangible items, even though that was a really long time ago, I appreciate it. And you never really know how hard the process is until you like personally go through it. I used to buy my stuff in bulk, so it would just be like inventory all at my mom's house, all over the place. Shout out to that woman because she had so much patience. I was having my own in bulk buying sessions. I used to work with somebody who actually made my merch, and they made it for me, but I had to do the shipping, the customer service, the website, the pricing, like all of it. And it was just, I was very hands-on. And now that I've kind of been able to live the luxury a few more times with like selling my own stuff, such as like tote bags, sweatshirts, and doing that all over again, and just having another like team do that, and I'm completely almost like hands off until it's like time to pick the designs, of course. I appreciate the process a lot more than I already did, and you just never know how luxurious it is in order to have a team do that for you until you do it and bust your for it. Felt a lot more personal like when I was doing that type of stuff, as I was doing it very hands-on. But we did it!
For shopping.
We're at the Kripski. I just came home very quickly to put on some makeup because I'm about to force myself to go film a come hygiene shopping YouTube video with me because for some reason I once again missed a Sunday in my video planning. So I'm gonna film this today and hopefully have it up by Sunday. Something tells me I can do it because these videos are really easy to do, but that's just my 2 cents. I also have some TikToks to edit. I purposefully run out of hygiene products, especially when I know I'm gonna film a video like this. I was supposed to post this video like 2 weeks ago when I was in Miami, but I never got around to filming. I was supposed to film it while I was in Florida, but once again just didn't get to do it because I was too busy, too tired, and trying to relax. So now I'm doing it here, but I purposefully kind of ignored the fact that I'm running out of stuff, and knowing that I was gonna film this video, I need a lot of hygiene things like mouthwash, lotion, like I need a lot of stuff. It's gonna be a pretty good haul. So I haven't filmed one of these videos in a long time, and I just want to come in and say this. You're probably not gonna see me for the next hour and a half, I would say, for filming, because that will be a video that you've already seen. I also need to come update my calendar when I get home because there's a lot that I have to do, such as planning next month's content, putting filming days within my schedule, planning another filming day that I have coming up this Saturday. Like, it's just, I don't know peace. This happens every time I go on vacation, but I just wanted to tell you that we're about to go film. So if you don't see me in Target, it's because that video is coming later. Probably gonna pick up food after I shop. You guys won't be getting a haul because that will be included in the video.
2 hours later.
I just hit the craziest lick on Chipotle napkins. The craziest lick. Don't have your napkins out unless you want me to walk out like this. Girls need napkins. So if I see some, I'm gonna think it's a free-for-all, babes. We are done filming the hygiene shop with me. The haul portion, all of it is filmed. It's done. It's settled. We're calm. Okay, I spent a good hefty amount at Target today. I think it's like $250 for the stuff that I got for the hygiene shopping video, but I got a lot of stuff that I know I'm gonna use, so it's not like it's going to waste. I just won't use it for a while, so that's always fun and fresh. Maybe it's a reoccurring thing that we do over here, maybe, but I still have some things to do. I have a TikTok to edit and some photos to look at and edit by tomorrow, so I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that because I'm on a roll with completing things today. I almost went and filmed another sit down video because I want to film things like I wish I knew before going to college, or like everything I wish I knew before going to college. Back to school season, I know a lot of y'all are either going into college or continuing your college journey or finishing your gap year, getting ready to go to college, like wherever you are that has to do with college within your relationship, or even if you're done, like I'm probably gonna say something that pertains to you. So here we are. So I might outline that video because I know I definitely want to do it. I just haven't had time to sit down and read your responses from when I asked you guys things like questions you had about like college experiences, questions you might have, and I was gonna speak on them from my own like personal experiences, considering I transferred schools once, off campus, I had a car, so I just feel like I have a little bit of difference when it comes to like the experience compared to like dorm living and everything like that. So I feel like it would be interesting, but that's like later. I have priorities, which is mainly these pictures. I was supposed to do these a while ago, but I just never got the chance to do them. So if it's not on a to-do list, I'm gonna forget about it, and the picture is just something I just kept forgetting about. I have imported them, so they are somewhere. They're on my computer, just waiting to be gone through so I can pick my favorites. And I think what I actually might do, I feel like today was probably like the most productive day of the week. I feel like when I don't make those to-do lists, like my Notion setups or anything like that, I tend to like only have one really good productive day a week when I don't do that. When I do use my to-do list methods and organization methods, I just noticed that I spread it out a little bit more and it feels like I have productive moments instead of productive days. And I'm still trying to figure out which one I prefer because productive days are tiring. Like I'm over here yawning and it's like 5:40. Face full of makeup on, I'm not gonna take a nap and mess up my white pillowcases. But I don't know, I just feel like I need to take a nap or something. I'm not gonna drink coffee because that's ridiculous. There's always people who are gonna do like more than me, or their jobs are more like demanding than mine. When you usually go from like sitting at home majority of your day to what it feels like 5,000 errands in one day, it's very easy to get like worn out, especially if you're not used to it. So that's just what I'm at right now. New dawn, new day. I have to stop saying that every time I start a new day in a weekly vlog, but anyway, currently around noon. It's 12:12 right now, and I'm just now getting ready for the day. Now this morning I started my morning with coffee, breakfast. Y'all know the dealio. Didn't want to show you the same thing for the 5,000th time because it's in every single other one of my vlogs. I did fold the laundry that was clean and needing to be put away. I folded it and like sorted it but didn't put it away, but it looks better than the mountain than it was when before I started, so that's always a good thing. I bathed after I did the laundry, and now here we are fixing my face a little bit for the day because today is the big day that I take a 3.5 hour road trip to see my family. Today's gonna be interesting. I think my boyfriend's getting off between 2 and 3 because he's coming with me. They requested him there. We're gonna be driving up there together. I think we're taking my car, not because for like any specific reason. Actually, there's a very specific reason, and I'm gonna tell you it right now. Fun fact, so my boyfriend drives a Kia with a very interesting engine. If you've ever been inside a car that jerks a lot or just has a lot of power and you move back and forth a lot, I hate those types of cars, and his car does that, and it doesn't do well on my stomach because I don't know what it is. I don't have a sensitive stomach. It only does that in certain types of cars, but I can tolerate roller coasters and jerky like amusement park rides, but cars is where I draw the line. I don't know if it's because he puts his AC on like 74 and then he has like 5,000 cents in his car. I don't know what it is, but my body just doesn't like his car. Probably gonna take mine because it's a smoother ride and my car is better on gas. We're gonna be taking mine. I don't know. He's probably gonna drive even though he might not want to. I've driven everywhere. In the past few weeks, I literally drove to the state capitol and back within 24 hours of arriving at said state capitol, and then I feel like I've driven everywhere to run errands and get stuff done the past couple days, and I'm gonna have to drive everywhere and then some when we come back tomorrow because I have a photo shoot tomorrow. And when I tell you, we are booked and busy. I don't know when exactly I'm gonna end this week in my life. I'm probably gonna end it tomorrow, so you guys are gonna see a different day. Fun fact, I'm filming another week in my life right after this one because y'all seem to really miss them, and for once I feel like my life is getting a little bit more like entertaining and there's like stuff going on. So I was like, you know what, let's just film the 2 week in my lives back to back. We'll see how it goes, and then you guys have some long videos for a few weeks while I pre-film and do all that and can get ahead once again when I get back. So yeah, this weekend's gonna be a doozy. Today, tomorrow's gonna be a doozy because I actually have some brand stuff that I have to do today. Also, I put my hair in a claw clip today because I have a hoodie on and I don't want my hair rubbing on the hoodie, but I don't know if I like the way I look right now with the claw clip. Ever since I trimmed my hair, I feel like my hair is just a little bit too short for me to enjoy my hair in a claw clip, so I might take it out and just do my half up, half down. But yeah, I'm taking this claw clip out. I have to pack like one night's worth of clothing, and then whatever I'm wearing tomorrow, I'm gonna have to pack that, and I prefer to get that over with so I'm not doing like the most when it comes to like right before leaving. So yeah, I started sorting out my clothes, but I do need to actually put my stuff in the suitcase. My suitcase has been sitting here on the floor since we got back on Monday morning. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to y'all. I'm not the best when it comes to unpacking and clean up my mess when I come home, but it's kind of hard to put stuff away, such as stuff like that, when you don't really have anywhere to put half your stuff because you still don't have that much furniture despite you moving in this house in March. So that wasn't a jab at you, that was a jab at me, but we moved. I only need like one more outfit to put together, and it's more of like a change after the event that we're having tomorrow is like kind of happening. So I'm watching it right now, so as soon as that's done, it's just gonna go right in the suitcase. I decided last minute I'm going to turn my adventure with Cashew this afternoon into a TikTok. So on my TikTok, I just packed up his food, his treats, and then his vitamins, and then I have to get his second travel bowl along with whatever he's gonna be sleeping in, which I decided it's just gonna be his big crate. That's gonna be the best thing for him because he feels really safe in there and he just likes to go in there. Traveling with the bed and then blankets are gonna be everywhere. It's just gonna be a whole thing. So I have to grab his crate, his second travel bowl, and some of his toys, and then that's gonna be it for Cashew. So that's wonderful, and probably his wipes and his leash. Okay, y'all know my older sister had a baby, right? I have a whole nephew. Like he's a whole person, a whole little person. A whole little chunky person. Anyway, so she gave me these really expensive like swaddles, and she was like, if you want these for Cash, you can take them. So I was like, okay, let me take them. And they smell like her house, so I think what I'm gonna do is line the bed that's in his crate with this one, just because he has something to burrow in, and then probably throw in an extra one or something. Because Cashew has his own like blankets, but they're kind of like everywhere. His crate doesn't really have one right now. I'm already bringing his crate, so that's already gonna be a thing. I might also bring some spare pee pads. Even though Cashew used to be pad trained, he's outside trained now. I just wanna have him for emergencies because I have him in my house. Y'all just never see him because they're behind the couch. And I change them out every so often because he doesn't use them too often, but I think he does when there's like a genuine emergency. So he uses them here and there, but he doesn't use them all the time. It's officially work time. I don't want to work, but I prefer heard this overclocking in anywhere any day, so I'll work whenever I'm needed. If it's a little yellow, I'm sorry, it's gonna adjust because I have the world's best camera. I just did some revisions for some brands. I was kind of confused on one of them, not gonna lie, because the thing that they asked me to do, I already had in the original video. So I texted my manager, I was like, hey, I don't know like what happened, but what they asked me is already in the video, so I'm just gonna send it to you again. This brand and I have been trying to work together since March, and they take an extremely long time to get back. It is the end of July. I remember getting the call about this brand deal in this house. We talked about it in March, and it's about to be August. I don't really know what's going on there, but I will say, I actually have to film a few more B-rolls for Philips Sonicare. If you don't know what that is, maybe that is my toothbrush brand. Yes, the toothbrush brand. I'm working with them, and they want me to elongate the video a little bit more, so I'm gonna shoot a few B-rolls of my favorite features of each of the toothbrushes because they sent me both. I'm using the battery powered one right now, but I will say I do thoroughly enjoy these toothbrushes. They sent me the yellow battery operated one and then the white one that you charge. I will say, if you're like a traveling person, like I am apparently, toothbrushes that come with the pre-made cases, excellent. And these aren't the like spinning ones. These just kind of vibrate, and that's pretty much it. But cracking open the rechargeable one right now because first and foremost, I think I'm taking this to my next trip, and they work the same way. It's just how it works is just a little bit different. I'm opening the rechargeable one. I haven't had a chance to try this one just because the battery one, it's yellow and it's fun, but I definitely see myself bringing the white one specifically for like overnight trips, because if I run out of a battery, the hell I'm gonna do? Oh, that's easy enough. It's a USB-C at that. So I have these chargers everywhere. We try to keep videos like this under 30 seconds because especially for TikTok, the attention span and watch time for stuff is very, what is under my nail? The watch time for TikTok is very short. Brands try to keep their stuff around 30 seconds, if not less, and mine was about 27, or was it 19? I don't know, but they want it to be a little bit longer, so I'm gonna film a little bit more, and then I have to edit like one thing in the voiceover. I'm gonna set this up. I'm not even gonna try to clear out that side of the bathroom. I'm just gonna use it. I have a surprise like meme and character theme party on Saturday. It's Thursday. And I originally was okay, y'all need to stop texting me. I originally was going to be the ant, like the hobo ant with the stick. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, maybe I should be something more noticeable. Like, is that too like with the times? I'm not sure. It's between this meme of Carmi from the bear or Drewski. The problem is with Drewski, I don't know which Drewski I would be because it's a meme or character theme party. So people are gonna be dressed as memes and or characters. I feel like memes are just more funny and they're easier to do. But I will say characters are more like niche and you actually have to go and buy stuff. So I'm trying to decide which I should be. I'm really stuck between a hobo ant because what I could really do is just wear some burgundy sweatpants and find a big stick off a tree and just buy some blue fabric and then carry that around for the entirety of the party. But Lord knows I'm gonna lose my prop because 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be in a different world. Also, side note, in regards to the Drewski meme, I was like, what if I'm just the Drewski meme where he wears the jorts and he, you know. But I feel like that's too like era-ish, you know? So, I don't know. We have to see. I actually brushed my teeth to get myself ready for the day. Built-in timer. I literally Hi y'all, it is a few hours later and I am in a new location waiting for my boyfriend to bring me some food, and while we're waiting I have Cashew with me and I'm gonna give you a room tour of what we have going on here. Okay, you come in, it's the front door, really big open space, desk area. There's a kitchen in here with no stove. Well, there's a stove, it's just like the flat top. I just realized that's a flat top stove in here. It's like a full kitchen. Okay, you come in, you keep walking, there's the living room right here, AC unit right there, TV in the middle of the room, and then it's this big base for the bed. And then in the bathroom, what the bathroom looks like it's huge. The lighting in here is gorgeous. There's a tub shower, toilet, some towels hanging up, and yeah, there's like a sink, all that. We were booking this and it said studio suite. I wasn't really thinking full studio suite. That wasn't what it was given or sounding like, but it's an actual full studio suite. Like it's big in here. There's not many units. We ended up on the top floor because when we got here there was a mix-up up in the room that I picked because I checked in yesterday, but I wanted physical keys instead of digital keys because one thing about me, this phone is gonna be dead and or needing a charger. So I was like, you know what? Let's just get some physical keys. It's a whole thing. So we get physical keys. We go up to the room. Why we open the first room door and it's kid stuff everywhere in the room. Come to find out, the person who was supposed to check out the room did not check out yet. And we got here at like 7:50, almost 8 o'clock. So they just switched us to a different room to make it a lot easier on everybody. Also, I think tonight we're gonna have to end up going to Target because I don't know how I forgot, but I forgot to bring Cashew's catnip. If you don't know what catnip does to dogs, they're basically just like relaxants, as like other different types of substances you could take to relax. With that, you can guess what I'm talking about. But we're probably gonna go to Target with him, my younger sister. I know she's gonna want to go. They're all out. My mom's here, my grandma's here, my younger sister's here. So when they get back, we're gonna eat and then go to Target. I think the Target here closes at 10 and it's currently 8:44, but I already know exactly what I'm gonna buy and like what I need.
I've been in one of those.
Everybody was just sitting nice, eating dinner, and then Cashew threw up on my lap floor, and then he threw up all over the floor. We're in the only Target in this town, if you would. Oh, that's $30. Oh, we can get the 16 count. Can you get the canister too?
Where is it at?
The one above it. Oh my gosh, look at the quirky kitty ramen toy. He would like that. We have to get food too. Yogurt for Cashew's tummy. It's sensitive right now. He needs yogi. Oh! Oh, this is new. Look at the bottle. That's really pretty. Sniff.
Coconut milk.
Let's sniff. Why you pick up the lavender one? I wanted to smell the white sage and sea
I
salt.
couldn't read your mind.
Oh, do the other one.
This one?
Yeah.
I opened it.
I hate that.
Why would you get first smell if I opened it?
I like that, huh? Short little Target haul before I get in the shower and feed Cashew for the night. We got Cashew these Caesar Simply Crafted 16 count varieties. There's a chicken one, a beef one in here. 10 out of 10. He loves these so bad. Also picked him up some good old-fashioned catnip. I got 2 types because these are usually not like the brand he gets. Usually gets the organic kind, but Target didn't have that because it's not a pet store. One I'll just keep in my car. I got him 2 yogurts. He didn't really throw up like I said in the store, but he kind of just like choked and just kind of got everything out his stomach. So either way, I want it to be a little bit more like tame and calm. So I got him 2 Yoplait yogurts. Hungry? He is hungry though. And usually whenever he gets like sick, like throw up sick, he doesn't want to eat, but he seems to be very interested in his food. So that's that. So we're gonna make him a little delicacy tonight. I'm gonna give him a Caesar. This one has beef, chicken, purple potatoes, peas, and carrots. So we're gonna put this over some kibble in his bowl. Not that much in here, so it's honestly perfect. I'm not gonna give him all this yogurt. This is just kind of like top it off. Wow, you ready to eat, Papa? It's like almost 24 hours later than the last time I turned on my camera. As you can see, I'm back home. Today's been a long ass day. My boyfriend can attest that for me. First of all, I woke up at like 6:30, snoozed it, went back to bed to like 6:50. Had to get up. Been up since then. I took like a 30-minute nap before I had to get ready to go to the ceremony that we went to. The ceremony was like 45 minutes. We went. It was a whole thing. My mom was trying to extend the hotel stay for a night just so Cashew didn't have to leave the hotel because we had to check out today and they had a late checkout, but the late checkout was approaching and she was trying to extend the stay for like a whole night so Cashew could stay there while we go out to eat. And I'm like, girl, that's doing a lot. We could just take Cashew and go home. Like at the end of the day, we aren't even hungry for real. Like we weren't even hungry at the time which they were talking about going to eat. And I'm glad we said what we said because by the time we headed back to the hotel, packed up our stuff and got Cashew in the car, they're just pulling up the hotel at 12:40 and the checkout time is 1 o'clock. And we're about to get on the road. By the time we got some lunch, because by that point we were hungry, got gas and got on the road, they were just getting to my family member's apartment apartment near like the area. By the time we got home, which was about what, 4:30, 4:20, something like that, they were just leaving, and it's like a 3.5, 4-hour drive from where we were. We came in the house, we dropped everything by the front door. Nothing in, not the front door, but the door. I got in the shower because I slept the entire ride. My boyfriend drove because I was exhausted. When I tell you we came in this house, dropped everything by the front door, went upstairs, took a shower, got into bed, and took a nap. It's been an extremely long day in my books. I was talking to my mom because she called to make sure we were okay. And I was like, girl, 3.5 hours doesn't seem bad in theory until you have to do it within 24 hours in which you already drove. Not even 24 hours. You have to do it twice, back to back. And I'm glad we're home though. So I didn't vlog anything from today. Frankly, I'm not mad about that at all, but yeah, I'm just glad we're home. I'm glad we're home, we're okay. Cashew did so good in the hotel even when we left to do our little thing, and I think he did so well. I think he thoroughly enjoyed the hotel for whatever reason, because he's a little creep. Anyway, while I sit and ponder on that, I haven't finished editing my video that goes up Sunday. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I've been kind of eating with the consistency realm of my job. I haven't missed the upload in over a month, I believe. Is that true? I don't think I've missed an upload in almost 2 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks, 2 months. And I don't want to break the streak. I think I'm about to just have this thing where it's a non-negotiable where I post on YouTube on Sundays, because there's no reason that I don't. And considering I'm on the hunt for an editor, that should make that a lot easier. It's just, I feel like the past couple days have just been like non-stop, action-packed, go, and then I also have to film a short form video that I have to submit by Tuesday, and I want it to be good because it's for a really big brand. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, so I've been filming for 7 days straight, 6 days straight: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I also have to start editing this video, so it's given very much computer night. On the bright side, I got paid from a brand earlier today unexpectedly. I went to go like check my thing because I'm very big on, let me check how much money I have. Yeah, like 9 times out of 10, if you ask me how much money is in my account, I can give you a very rough, if not right on the T, estimate of what's in there. I check it at least 1 to 3 times a day, and I guess they did like partial payments because it's a very big fat payment, because this isn't even all of it. Fun fact, actually, really amazing fact. So right now I'm just really on cloud 9. It's given Ruth Chris. It's given more. No. No. Welcome to my show. Just took Cashew on a walk and I found a stick. This is what it's given. Okay, so this is my reference photo here of what I'm going to be. I don't have on any other colors as the character, but can't have everything, especially with the type of week I've had. So I'm trying to figure out how to tie this vintage Chicago Bulls shirt around this stick.
I do not care that it's vintage.
I do. Have the tie. Tie it again to make a knot. I also just stuffed some tank tops in here to make it look like it was a little bit more full. And then bow. Really embarrassed. I just broke my stick.